That leg. Oh my god, that leg. I like that leg. Leg.
Boom. Perillo.
Lickworthy. Ooh, Sniff-worthy. Harry Potter guy. Star Wars guy. Hashtag Planet of the Apes guy. Out-of-box collector guy. Predator guy. Hashtag Alien guy. Hashtag Nerf guy. Hashtag
Feet guy.
What is going on? No one who's watching live. This is an impromptu live. I went and picked up my comics today from Big City Comics. Mate, my background's looking fire with that, right? That looks pretty good. All right. I went and picked up my comic books today. So I thought I'd do a good old-fashioned comic haul live, but also because I paid for StreamYard this month and I've only used it once, I want to try to get my money's worth. So hopefully some people tune in, but if not, I'm not going to be too long because I don't have a lot of books to show. So what I'll do though is I will bag and board them maybe as I go as well. But yeah, you know, remember when I used to do this week's comic haul? I can't remember when that ended. Hang on, sorry, someone's in the comment there. What we got? What is going on, Tyler? That's right, this week's comic haul live. This might be a thing. I don't know. We'll see. We'll see. Background is a 3. Shut up, Mad Spidey. You've got curtains for your background. All right. So yeah, this is. I just figured since I did pay for the StreamYard for the month, I may as well use it. And because I picked up my books today, I was like, why don't I do this week's comic haul live? Right? That good old-fashioned comic haul. Many would say award-winning, but it never got nominated, so you can't really say that, right? Yeah. All right. Cool. Let's go through the books, and I'll bag and board them as I go. And then we'll try to get out of here quick enough so people might actually watch the rewind. First book. It's not actually. Wait, I'll show you these first. Mark always puts aside these for his customers, which are the DC and Marvel previews. You guys pick these up? I normally really don't flick through these too much anymore. I pretty much do my orders straight off previews pull box. But these are good to flick through because often these will actually have the covers and sometimes they're not online yet. So I've got the DC and the Marvel one there. Now check this out, right? This is a first. So I'm going to bag and board this next one. This is Image first issue, free monthly catalog. Image now have a catalog. How about that, huh? Some would say about time. And if you actually flick through it, I'll see if you can get this. My camera's really crap at focusing. I'm sorry, my webcam. It's taken straight out of Previews magazine, so they haven't. It's not like their own thing. They've literally just taken the Previews format and layout exactly the same, and put it into a comic book. But it's in a comic book shape and size. So being the first one, I'm gonna have to put that in a bag and board, and maybe sell it in 10 years' time for a lot of money. All right, what's going on here? If I had room, if I had my own studio room, I'd have a kick-ass background. I don't have a studio room. All right, so that's the first book. Do I have tape? Do I have tape? I've got tape to tape the books up. All right. So what is next? I've only got like maybe 9 books. We'll see. All right. So next, what is this? Oh, this is the one I picked up for Sarah. So Sarah has very few books left at Big City. She's got maybe 3 or 4 books in her holds pile. She asked me to pick this one up for her. This is Ultimate X-Men 9 variant edition. This is by Rian Gonzalez. There you go. Sarah's favorite. Focus. There you go. Got all the cutesy stuff there. Right up Sarah's alley. So she got me to pick that one up for her. And you know what, Sarah? How about a free bag and board? How about that? What's going on? What's going on, Modern Catholic Warrior? What is happening? All right. That's a one for Sarah. So today we filmed an episode at Big City Comics talking about the modern age of comic books, the ups and downs of the modern age of comic books. So look forward to that. I also filmed a vlog today. I was trying to go to toy shops because it's next week is Black Friday, but most retailers here start Black Friday early. So I went to a bunch of toy shops to see if there was any toy sales. there was really only one shop that had toy sales going on. So that vlog will come out probably in 2 weeks. This coming week, my vlog that I've got planned is I did a vlog going to Big City Comics. And I know that sounds unoriginal, but basically Big City Comics now, since it's moved into a storage locker, a lot of people might not know how to access it. Because if you Google it, you're just going to show up to a storage facility, right? Today, for example, while I was at Big City Comics, one of the ladies who worked at the storage facility came up and said, "Hi, Mark. There's a lady at the front with 2 kids wanting to check." Oh, I've got that thing happening now. There's a lady at the front with 2 kids and she wants to look at the shop. I told her it's by appointment only, which technically is how it's supposed to be. And Mark's like, "That's cool. I'm here." So Mark went out and brought the lady and her 2 kids in and obviously made a couple of sales. So that was good. But yeah, normally you can't just walk into Big City Comics. I mean, yeah, technically you can't because the storage facility, you got to have a PIN code to get in. So yeah, I'll do a video. My vlog, sorry, for next week will be showing you guys how it all works at Big City Comics. This is FML. I'm assuming that stands for F My Life. I'm not too sure. I don't even know why I ordered this. I can only imagine that I read the little review or write-up in previews and thought it sounded cool. I mean, it looks cool. The characters in there look fun. So yeah, that's FML. That's on Dark Horse. I don't know if you guys know, but a lot of the IP stuff that Dark Horse get, like Star Wars, for example, we can't get it here in Australia anymore. I don't know why. I don't know why that sort of started happening. But yeah, Star Wars and Marvel we can get, but we cannot get Marvel on Dark Horse. All right. Sorry, bagging and boarding is really slowing up this process. Hopefully this stream doesn't go too long. Informative guy. Thank you, Spidey. Thank you. First time you've said anything nice to me in a while. Hashtag informative guy. I like that. That's a new hashtag. All right, next. We've got The Creeping Below. Now, this looks like a Maria Lovett cover, which is probably why I ordered it, but I'll probably check this out. I do like indie first issues. It's on Boom, as you can see. And it's actually written at the time. I didn't actually realize it. I thought it was a Maria Lovett book. It's written by Brian Azzarello. So I quite like horror as a comic book genre. A lot of the stuff that I think reads better is often horror when I read my comics these days. So I'll check that out. What's going on, Rod? What is happening, sir? I saw a bunch of Hot Wheels today while I was on my toy hunt. There was a Batmobile. It wasn't the Tumbler, but it's the Batmobile. It kind of looks similar to the Tumbler, but it's not. They had a blue one, and I didn't know if I had it or not, so I didn't actually buy it. So, yeah. So that's Creeping Below, Azzarello with the Maria Lovett cover. Let's keep it rolling. We get these bags and boards. I don't like this, actually, how I'm doing this, because it's taken too long to get the bag and board ready. All right, next book. What is it? Now, majority of the stuff in here today is cover buys. As you would expect from a collector like me, right? This is Red Sonja, Death and the Devil. I've got almost like a whole short box full of Red Sonja, and I've read maybe one Red Sonja title. I read the one that was written by Mercury and Dolfo, actually, and I don't know, I didn't dig it, but I do want to read a good Red Sonja story, and I've been told the older stuff is obviously better. The old stuff is better than the new stuff, but this cover is a beautiful cover done by one of my favorite cover artists. No, it's not Carla Cohen. It is the one and only Selena. She goes by one name. I believe she has a full name, but normally she's only credited as Selena. So Art by Selena is her @ on Instagram. I really love her stuff. It's just, again, from afar, it looks like a photo cover, but it is absolutely art that has been done by hand. You can actually buy her original art off eBay. She puts it up on eBay. It's crazy. I put a bid on it once, but, you know, I only got outbid by about $700. So, you know, a guy can dream to have some Selena original art. If anyone wants to help a brother out with that, let me know. All right, let's keep it going. Next bag and board. Let me know in the comments, what bags and boards do you use? What brand? Because these are actually the brand that I don't, not that I don't like, I've just never used them before. I don't even have the thing anymore. I obviously prefer BCW and Ultra Pro. BCW more so probably these days. This is that brand that Mark sells at Big City Comics. Can't remember the name, but I've lost the packaging, so I don't have it here. What's going on, Super Russ? Newly retired. I feel like Russ has retired from YouTube maybe 4 times now. He's like a fighter, you know. He retires and then he doesn't come back. I reckon we'll see Russ back on YouTube. I think he's going to win by KO against the YouTube bots, and he'll be back. So next, oh, beautiful cover. All right, now this cover I think might be the one that Mark missed. So I was at the shop and Mark had, and this is a few weeks back, maybe even a month ago now, Mark had a Jenny Frizen Poison Ivy book that had come out that week. And I was like, oh, is that mine? Because it wasn't in my pile. He's like, no, that's not yours. I was like, I definitely ordered that. I always order Frizen books, right? But he actually must have missed one. So that's cool. He reordered it for me and got it in. So there you go. I'm pretty sure I'll get the newer issue of this in this pile today as well. So that's a beautiful Jenny Frizen cover. Can't go wrong there. Does anyone follow Mark the Cuddy Sark on Instagram? Because he's doing a thing where he's been posting a Jenny Frizen cover every day for 100 days. That's not easy. I do you reckon I've got 100 covers? I don't think I've got anywhere close to 100 covers. 100 is a lot more than you probably think it is. But he's doing, Jenny Frizen covers every day for 100, and he's already up to day 79 or something. It's nearly over. So what's going on? My eyesight is really bad today. What's going on? Buggerlugs. Frizen G.I. Joe is fire. Wait, who'd she do? Did she do a what's that? What's the female character from G.I. Joe? Did she do one of those? Because if so, surely I would have ordered that. I'm going to assume it's a ratio cover that I probably couldn't get my hands on. I'll definitely be back. I'm too sexy to stay retired. That's right. You are too sexy, Russ. Although he put some pounds back on. I feel like I saw a video of you rubbing your belly. Did that happen? Baroness. There you go. Thank you, Matt Spidey. What's going on in? What is happening? All right, what's next? There you go. Here's the follow-up Frizen. Look at that. Mate. Beautiful. Poison Ivy. Jenny Frizen. Can't go wrong. That's, oh man, she looks like someone there. I can't put my, she kind of looks like the chick from The Substance in that. But again, Jenny Frizen, cannot go wrong. All right. We're getting there. We're nearly at the end. I'm gonna be sad. I've actually got some other books that are unbagged, so maybe I'll even go through those. I've got books from my previous sort of pickups that I still haven't bagged and boarded, so I might keep this going. Maybe we'll try to maybe go max half an hour. Again, I do want people to maybe be interested in watching the replay. All right, what is next? All right, so this next book is definitely not a cover buy. It's definitely something I'm reading. However, I'm probably at least 10 issues behind. Oh, wait, do I have 2 of these? Let's bag this one first. Oh, what's going on here? Oh, yeah, there we go. All right. House of Slaughter, issue number 26. I don't know how many issues of House of Slaughter I've read. I'd like to think I would have read at least 12, but if not, even into the 15, 16 mark. I don't know. I'm well behind on it. I am up to date on Something's Killing the Children. However, I don't think I've read that issue 0 that just came out recently. Probably need to do a bag and board stream soon. Shit is piling up. Indeed, Mad Spidey. I would do one of those, maybe. Actually, I'm probably just going to bag and board all my books today, maybe. We'll see. We'll see. Maybe after I show these books, if anyone wants to hang out for a little bit, I might check the link in there. But, yeah, again, I don't really want to go too long. All right, because I've got chores, I think, to do. I can't remember what Sarah asked me to do today. She's like, can you please get this done today? And I was like, yes. And now I can't remember what it was. All right, next. House of Slaughter number 27. 2 issues sitting in my holds pile, which means I'm not going to Big City Comics as often as I used to. I absolutely love this cover, though. Now, can someone tell me, is that meant to be an homage to something? It looks like it would be. It looks like it's paying homage to something, but I really, really love that cover. That's super cool. And I do really need to catch up on my House of Slaughter. Where's Cass? Cass has just been lying on the floor for the last couple of days. It's stinking hot. Mad Spidey, tell him it's 36 degrees today. I don't know what that is in Fahrenheit. If someone can let me know, Mad Spidey, how many Fahrenheit 36 degrees is, because it's a stinking hot day today. And yeah, Cass has just been like flopped on the ground for the last couple of days. I purged 5 short boxes today. So when I come back to YouTube, I might be shifting my channel focus to other collectibles. That's fine, Super Russ. If you do that, see, here's the smart thing, right? Here's the smart. So you guys don't know, Super Russ, when he first started his channel, was Funko Man Collectibles or something like that, right? You know, and his focus was Funko Pops, right? And then he thought about changing it to Russman because, you know, he's a big Superman fan, and Russman, Superman, wasn't really thinking clearly that day. But then he came up with Super Russ 9000. Now, Super Russ 9000 is a great name. You know why? Because no longer were the Funkos 90 degrees Fahrenheit. There you go. That's how hot it is today in Australia or in Melbourne. Oh, sorry. Got that wrong. You guys are like, that ain't hot. This is hot. 98 degrees Fahrenheit today. Very hot. So, yeah, back to Super Russ. So, when you name your channel yourself, like Mad Spidey, Super Russ 9000. See, Rod the Rican had it. No, Rod the Rican wasn't even called Rod the Rican. Rod the Rican was called Just a Rican, which is still fair enough. But now Rod's channel is called Rican Comics and Collectibles. Now, that's fine because you do like comics and you do like collectibles. It covers other things. But I like channel names when it's just the person, because don't let the comic books and the collectibles be the star of your channel. You be the star of your channel. That's what I thought about Biggie Shaq when he changed his name to New World Order of Comics. Like, what are you doing, Biggie? Like, people like you know, like, be the star of the channel. Don't let the don't you let your collection be the star. You know what I'm saying? All right, let's keep this rolling. This is Grimm. Now, I did collect the first story arc of Grimm. I only read the first issue and actually really enjoyed the first issue. But I got this as a cover buy because Boom did a whole month where their titles had a Erica Slaughter variant. So this is the Erica Slaughter variant of Grimm. So you got Erica there with the sickle, which normally the main character has. Oh, my fingers are getting mixed up. And the main character has the Something's Killing Children mask and the machete there. So that's pretty cool. Too much hassle changing channel. I agree. I think when you start a YouTube channel, think long and hard about your channel name. Again, which is why, I mean, SimpleSimon's not the most clever name. I didn't, to be honest, if you asked me why I named it that, I don't think I could tell you. I don't remember why I called it SimpleSimon. I definitely wanted it to be me. And I am pretty simple, if you haven't figured that out by now. All right. So yeah, that was the Grimm book. Again, the Erica Slaughter variants. I think that's the last one. I thought there was one more. I need to go back and check, but I've collected all of those Erica Slaughter variants from Boom because they're super cool. Now, this last book, is this the first issue? Maybe I could. Oh, there's nakedness all over the first few pages. Oh, this is a very adult book. This is Minky Woodcock, the girl called Cthulhu. Cthulhu. What do I know Cthulhu? Anyway, the reason I bought this, it's another Selena cover. So it's another fantastic cover by Selena. I didn't actually pick up on this when it came out. I saw people posting it online. I was like, wait, is that a Selena cover? And then I found out that it was, and I was like, oh, it's one I missed. So I ordered that there. The Girl Called Cthulhu. Anyone reading that? I doubt it. Oh, actually, you know what? This title, I think it's part of like its own universe. What was that other one? It had the same sort of looking title, and it's from the same label. I can't remember what it's called, but that was actually quite popular. So I don't know how well this one is doing. What am I looking at here in the chat? Cough, no comment. Oh, no, I missed what that was referring to. Would be silly channel name, though. Okay, I get it. All right. Are you going to Comic-Con Christmas edition now? Oh, yes, I do plan to. I applied for a media pass, so hopefully I get it. Someone was telling me that they're in the middle of getting cancelled. Not the show being cancelled, but, you know, being cancelled by cancel culture out there, you know how it is these days. HP Lovecraft. Thank you. Very good, Spidey. Oh, indie guy. All right. So that's all I picked up today, but I will bag up a few more books just so we can keep this going just a little longer, maybe another 10 minutes, and I'll bag up these books. Just a small little pile here, and hopefully you guys can appreciate these covers as well. So the first one is a reprint that I'm sure pissed off a lot of collectors because the original book, now Mad Spider, you'll be able to let me know. I don't know the history or the story about the original release of this book, but people were selling it for a lot of money. And then they reissued it. So please, if anyone knows, and I'm sure Mad Spidey does, what the story was of the original print, it is known as the banana cover. I believe that's what they called it. But they recently reprinted this as Wolverine 1, I think it says on the back. So I thought I'd buy that. I think I'm going to do a pretty cool photo with it with my Wolverine figure, you know. So yeah, cool cover. Let's have a flick through the book, eh? Ooh. Ooh. I wonder if it's any good. It could be good. Maybe I should read it. Maybe I should read some Wolverine one day. All right. So that's the banana cover reprint there. Spidey, you're taking a little long with that explanation. Does anyone else know about the banana cover and its history the first time it came around? All right. Oh, look at this. Let's lie about this one. Let's see if anyone buys it. All right. This next book is the first issue of my favorite title that I read. And you guys know I don't read a lot, so you should know what it is. It is Something is Killing the Children, issue 1, baby. What? What? Is that a first print, SimpleSimon? Well, no, it's actually probably like the 11th print or something. This is called the Archive Edition, number 1, which is just a reprint, really. I mean, this is good as the first print, right? I mean, it looks exactly the same. But yeah, I don't know how many reprints they've done of issue 1 of Something's Killing the Children, but look, that's probably my collecting goal for next year, I would say. If you guys have watched a lot of my simple unboxings this year, I've picked up a lot of books that I've wanted. Most of the keys that I want, I've got. And wait till you see what I've got just waiting to be unboxed. You wait. It was a book that wasn't even on my radar because I never thought I'd own it. And it's sitting there. It's been sitting there for 2 weeks waiting to be opened. But yeah, I think next year I might actually try to fill the Something's Killing the Children run. Obviously, those first, I didn't start collecting it till maybe issue 14, 15. It was like the end of the second story arc or something like that. And I have a couple of those ones in that first 10 issues. They're the hard ones to get because I think they were a lower print run. But I think that might be on the cards to maybe try to collect next year. I don't think I'm going to bother with the first print of this. I do have the Jenny Frison variant. You know, that's good enough, right? And I've got 50 million different reprints and things like that. So, yeah, I think I might try to collect the run of that next year. All right, here we go. Mad Spidey. Google took its time. As far as I know, it was a low print run and a very sought after, maybe some other controversy that I can't remember. Was it a regular cover, though? Or was it like a ratio? Was it an exclusive? Or was it just a regular cover? Because regular covers shouldn't be that hard to get. All right. Let's keep it rolling. Where are we going for time? 23 minutes. All right, let's try to get through these real quick. The next one is a Star Wars book. It's a variant, and it's a toy variant. I do like my toy variants. I used to not like them back in the day, but then I got into toys very heavily, and I absolutely love toy covers. You know what I mean? These covers. So you've got Luke Skywalker there, Rebel Commander Luke Skywalker. Look at that. How good is that? Like if you collected Star Wars vintage toys and stuff, but you didn't know about the comics and you saw these, like how cool. How cool are they? I think it was a store exclusive. Okay, there you go. That makes more sense why it would be sought after. I've got to admit, you can't see it with the reflection. That Adam Hughes Harley Quinn book that I finally got, where she's in the straitjacket. They re-released that recently, like the Mexican foil edition. I wish... So I've got the German Loot Crate edition, where she doesn't have, I guess, the panties. And when they reprinted it, I was like... And they reprinted that version. I was like, oh, why would you do that? Now, mine's not as special. But I must say, foil is not always better. Anyone agree with me in the chat that foil is not always better? Most of those Christopher variants started as store exclusive or ratios, but now just, okay, look at this guy. He knows about the Christopher variants. That's the guy, the artist, right, who does them, right? Okay. What's next? Next one, why do I have this? Oh, okay, I know it. So you guys probably know. Oh, you guys don't know. What am I talking about? I cut Batman. I took it off my pull list at issue 150. I was so behind. I was probably only up to issue 100 and, I don't know, 16, 17. I was less than 120 maybe. I was at the start of Chip Zdarsky's run. That's where I'm up to in Batman. So I decided to cut it because I don't know if I'm interested in reading it anymore. This is issue 152, though, of Batman. And you can probably tell why I bought it. Because it is a kiss cover. But is it? Is it? Is it a kiss cover if their lips aren't touching? Let me know in the comments or the chat. Look, I would say that the intention there is to kiss. Sometimes they're really close, but I feel like it's more of an embracing cover. If it looks like their intention is to kiss, then I would call it a kiss cover. Would you know, sorry, Jordan, let me get this one first. Would you know where I can find Marvel trading cards in Melbourne? Mad Spidey, do you want to take that one? Mad Spidey, who is in the chat, is more of a Marvel trading card collector. You'll probably find them at the Reservoir Melbourne Collectors Market coming up on December 15th. So, yeah, follow Melbourne Comic and Toy Fair on Instagram. They've got their Melbourne Collectors Market. It's going to be their biggest Melbourne Collectors Market at Reservoir, December 15th. I'm pretty sure is the date. Don't quote me on that, but it's only in a few weeks. There might be someone selling Marvel trading cards there. But is there new Marvel trading cards, or you have to like the old school ones? Hey guys, stream after a trip to Mark's. Great comic day. Oh, right. Did you just go to Mark's? Me too. That's why I'm showing the books. I got through my books I picked up today. I'm just showing books that still need to be bagged and boarded. And we're up to Batman issue 152 there. Only a couple left, guys, and then I'm going to call it quits. So I do appreciate you guys hanging out for a bit today. And yeah, I do want to do a few more lives that are just, impromptu. Is that the word? Unplanned. Let's go with the more basic English. Just because, again, I want to make my money's worth out of this 1 month of StreamYard that I paid $75 for, and I'm already like 2 weeks down into it. So I might be going live a lot in the next 2 weeks. All right, this next one is another Red Sonja, Death and the Devil. This is another Selena cover. There you go, an action pose there. Coming at you. So very nice. Embrace cover. There you go. Oh, no, you thought that was an embrace cover? Nah, man, I don't know. You look real close to their faces. They're going to kiss. That is not... If their foreheads were touching, I would say maybe an embrace cover. But to me, that is every intent to smooch. All right. I'm looking for them too. MCW, Marvel Card Wrestling, but hard to find and super expensive. There's a dude who had a bunch of Marvel cards at the Sandown show that I went to. Jay Swish Collectibles was the name of his store. Shameless plug. Oh, this guy, Mad Spidey. You've already got the 700, mate. Calm down. Hey, did I win that giveaway of yours, by the way? This slab. Cool. Send it to me. All right. Subscribe to Mad Spidey. He's on the road to 800. So let's get him there. All right. So, oh my God, how long have these books been sitting here? The next one is issue 1. Did I only pick up one of these? Of the Acolyte. Oh, is this a one-shot? This must be a one-shot. Okay. Did anyone watch the Acolyte? I know it, didn't get rave reviews. I enjoyed watching it until it finished, and I was like, what a pile of crap. But I wasn't trashing it week by week. I was trying to see where it was going. And then it got to the place it was going. I was like, oh my God, this wasn't good. But this is Acolyte Kelnaka, who was the Wookiee with the saber. The Wookiee Jedi, I guess you could call him. So pretty cool art. Not positive, but it might be the artist who did the Star Wars Visions books. I might be wrong. I might be making that up, but cool cover. It was just okay. I noticed Marvel Unlimited is on sale for Black Friday. Wait, so is Marvel Unlimited new? Are they new Marvel trading cards? Considering DC's current domination at the moment, and all I want... I don't know the trading card lingo that's going on in the chat there. I would really like to get some of those vintage Alien trading cards. I would like to just buy a couple and do like a little live pack break or whatever you call it, but alien style. All right. Last book. Is that it? Is that all I got? Yeah, that's probably perfect timing anyway. I'm going to go a little bit over. All right. So, what's going on here? Andor is the only Star Wars show I've watched all the way through, and it was awesome. See, I liked Andor, but I can understand people who thought it was slow. But in its defense for being slow, it was very much trying to build characters and things like that. So yeah, like I know a lot of people who think Andor is the best Star Wars thing that's ever been made, and then I know people who like Star Wars who are like, no, Andor is boring as shit. And it's like, are you really a Star Wars guy if you think it was boring as shit? Because here's the thing, right? As a Star Wars noob, I still haven't seen episode 1. But for me, and I've got a friend who I used to work with who's a big Star Wars guy, and he enjoys all the new stuff. He's not going to sit there and say, oh, it's fantastic. But like me, he kind of just enjoys watching something that's part of the universe. That's how I sort of take Star Wars. Like I said, Acolyte, I thought Acolyte, that episode 5, had some of the best lightsaber battles that I've seen. And it was the most brutal episode of anything Star Wars ever. Anything. Star Wars guy. You don't know what Star Wars guy is, Bugger Lugs? Mate, Star Wars guy is an old hashtag. We've had 500 million hashtags since Star Wars guy. All right. Definitely hit its stride in the 3rd episode as soon as they start the high. Yeah, but I feel like with Andor, you have to watch 2 or even 3 slow episodes sometimes to get to the good one. And I can understand why people thought it was really drawn out. But again, it was character building and all that sort of stuff. I think that's all the books. Oh, no, I've got a whole pile of them over there. But you know what? I'm going to call an end to this stream. Hopefully, Mad Spidey or maybe even me. That sums me up perfectly. Maybe I'll do a bagging and boarding stream. That is definitely not me. Maybe I'll do a bagging and boarding stream as well sometime over the next 2 weeks because, like I said, I do have, I think, another pile up there to bag and board, and I am running low on boards. So, yeah, I'm going to wrap this one up. Thank you guys so much. Hopefully, I might do this every 2 or 3 weeks when I go pick up my books from Mark. Mad Spidey fanboy guy. That's definitely not me. Yeah, it might be something I do. It depends. Again, it was really expensive to get this 1 month of streaming out, and I feel like I'm not utilizing it. If I do feel like, although I'm doing the podcast with Mark, so one of the features that StreamYard gives you when you pay for it is you can then download the episode, which was really handy for me because I need to do that because I'm now uploading them on Spotify. So if you guys enjoy the chats that Mark and I have on the Noob and you didn't check out the podcast, the Noob Absolute Podcast, it's called, and it's available on Spotify. If you just want to put it on while you're driving to work or going for a long drive, that's where it's at. Just known him the longest, Bugger Lugs. That's right. Me and Mad Spidey go way back to the 92, 93 Upper Deck days. Yeah, trading cards. Hashtag trading card guy. All right. Thank you, guys. I'm going to end it. I hope you guys enjoy the rest of your night, days, wherever you are. Until next time, I'm SimpleSimon. Tell your friends and keep it simple.